May profits be upon you. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, we're going to check out the Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, right? We're going to look at the RT Money Meter, which tracks the rate of change of each individual currency futures over a 15-week period. And I update this every week. All right. The benefit of this is we get to see who's strongest, who's weakest, and we can put those against the other, and which ones are trending which direction, right? If we look at the Aussie, we see that it was last week, it was at minus 737. And this week it's at minus 571. Just above it is the euro. The euro was at minus 619 last week, and this week it's at minus 548, a marginal increase in strength. The Aussie is a little bit more than marginal. All right, a little bit more marginal, it's a little stronger in its recovery, right? But the euro still ranks above it right now as a stronger currency. But this is about to change, folks. That's why I have this little notation here. We have the interest rate decision happening on Tuesday, August 2nd for the Aussie. So I'm going to tell you this. I would wait until Tuesday, until after the news in order to take this trade. But you do what you want, okay? What I want you to note is, well, matter of fact, you might be able to see it better on the daily. The daily, we have lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we break this lower high to the upside with a wick high. All right, we make a higher low and a higher high, breaking that. So we're starting to see bullish order flow. We're starting to see the buyers come into this market as the Euro Aussie is correcting. You understand? We had a very large impulse to the downside, a pullback, and more downside. We have to correct this move. And it would, because it was such a long impulse down, it's going to take a while to correct. All right. Now, have we reached the height of this correction? Well, we thought we did here. But it came back for a deeper correction here. All right. Now, I think this is it. Why? Because we broke structure to the downside on the daily. We broke this internal low, but to the downside. So that would signify that price has an intent to go further down. All right. This is a weak pair. All right. The Aussie is outperforming the euro. That's what I need you to see. Okay. Now, if we go back to the 4-hour, what I want you to think about is this. As price made its, wow, this high, a lower low, breaking the structure here, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, right? We see that we have this bullish movement, this bullish correction here into this supply. Nice big rejection to the downside, and here we are today. Okay, the deal is, if what can we expect going into the decision, the interest rate decision? We can expect the weakness to show in the Aussie, and maybe price could trade back up and take out this high for Monday. All right. And once we swipe this high, we start to see it round over here, respecting this 4-hour zone, right? That's the scenario I see play out a lot of times. It doesn't happen all the time though, right? But I expect the Aussie to get stronger because of the after the decision and take this price down. It's just, where is it going to take the price down from? This is the first stop I would be looking at this 4-hour zone of supply. All right. The second stop would be this higher one. Okay. There's liquidity to get on the way into this one. This is a legitimate zone of supply because it broke structure to the downside. So it's a pretty strong high. All right. This I'm going to perceive as a weak low. All right. Because it didn't break the structure of this last pullback high. It just wicked past it. But look at the close and open of the next candles. Right. So if this is a weak low, then this will be targeted. It has reason to come down. You understand? I'm going to look and see how price plays out come Monday, Tuesday. Now, in the case that this situation, because I love seeing this pullback, I mean a low, a pullback high, a lower low, a break above the pullback high. This with the break here, it's a wick high. If it was a break and close, I would think I wouldn't be giving you the scenario. I would be thinking price is going to continue higher, at least to this zone. That's not where I'm at. All right, because we wicked down from here, I'm looking for a wick higher again, and then maybe some more price action to the downside. Does that make sense? It should. All right. We have a demand zone flip here. All right. This demand zone was pretty strong. We had a nice reaction here, and then price ran through it. What do I look for? Where as soon as price runs through it, I'm looking up here for the demand. I mean, for the supply that caused the flip. For price to come back for a high probability trade to the downside. If it doesn't do it here, I'm looking for it here, because this is the extent, the extreme of the reaction, and that's where price likes to go to mitigate demand zones. But I'm looking at the price action, and the price action was pretty efficient. It didn't leave an imbalance there. There was an imbalance left by this one. It was filled. And we come back up to retest, a light retest to this zone of supply. So there are plenty of selling orders to come get and bring price down lower. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. So let me get this here. Why is that still there? Come on, get out of it. Thank you. I'm looking for this. If we get it, that'd be nice. You know what I'm saying? If we get it, that'd be nice. I'd like leave these little things up here so as a reference for me. You know, to look for what to look for. I'm looking for a price to round over up here. All right. And if we don't get it there, I'll be looking here. You understand? I'm looking for short setups. Let me be clear. I'm looking for short setups. As soon as price comes back up here and touches this, I'm going to be looking on the 15-minute time frame for confirmation entries. And y'all already know what my confirmation entry is. Oh. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do smash that like button if you did. I appreciate it when you do, because it helps the YouTube algorithm. All right. Comment, leave some feedback on this setup. If this is the one you're going to look for. I love this setup, but I love it after Tuesday's news. Do like and subscribe. All right. Just subscribe. Make sure you get the notifications for my updates. I will see you in the next video. Hey, check out that Outlook video I have on the analysis of the currency futures. I'm leaving it on the screen right now, and I'll check you out in the next video.